Hello students, today I will talk on very interesting topic, that is I will talk on SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. Security Exchange Board of India is very important in the Indian financial market. SEBI was set up under the SEBI Act of 1992. SEBI is consist of chairman, which is appointed by Government of India, and there are other members, two members from the government ministries, one nominated member from Reserve Bank of India, and five more members. Let us think about the history of SEBI, why SEBI was required in Indian economy. So in the year 1991, Government of India was opened up Indian economy. The main objective was to increase the importance or to integrate the Indian economy with other economies to get the benefit of the international trade. Also, the situation at that time, the situation was like this: in the Indian financial market, there was not too much money that will be that will be sufficient for the investors, or more simply, I can say you that at that time there was various companies, but in the Indian financial market there was lack of fund. So to increase fund, Government of India also tried to increase tried to get, at that time Government of India also tried to get fund from the other countries. So when Government of India formally taken the new economic policy in the year 1991, then there was also an increment or the rise in fund from the other countries, or I can say you that the foreign investors also started to invest in the Indian market or Indian security market after the 1991. So the role of so or so or we I can say you that the importance of the foreign investors in the Indian security market has increased after the 1991 new economic policy. So when we are talking that the Indian financial market is integrating with other economies because other foreigners are investing in the Indian market, so there is a need to regulate this market. Obviously, this SEBI actually do or play this role, or to this SEBI actually regulate this market. Why regulation is required? Obviously regulation is required. For example, RBI tried to regulate the Indian total money market, but if we talk about SEBI actually regulate only the security market. See, in the security market in the recent time, or in the during the last 30 years, if we see the security market, then we can think that there are various types of major changes took place. There are many investors from within India or from outside India. They are investing in the security market to earn more money. So there is obviously there's a need for there is need for regulation in the regulation in the market. If this regulation if there is no regulation, then there will be maybe a case of fraud. So to protect the interest of the investors, there is a need for continuous regulation. So SEBI plays this role of regulation. In this slide I have mentioned you seven functions of SEBI. One by one I am discussing all the points. In the first point, I have mentioned that regulation is the one of the main role of SEBI. I've already talked that the regulation is why regulation is important, because there are many investors. It may be from within India or maybe from outside India. So there is a need to regulate this market. Obviously, the second point is that second point is on regulate the stock broker. Obviously there is broker. I will made a separate video on broker. So broker actually, what broker actually does, broker actually plays an important role, because by broker we can invest, through broker we can invest in the security market or the stock market. So there is a need for regulation in the broker. We are very much familiar about the Harshad Mehta case. You can watch a separate you can watch the web series on Harshad Mehta, or you can search on the Google about the Harshad Mehta. He was a famous broker, but in the year 2000, around 2000, he actually done a big fraud in the Indian stock market. So if we talk about, if we say about these frauds, then the role of SEBI, or the importance of the SEBI plays or the role of the SEBI is very important, because if these SEBI like institutions cannot regulate the market, then there will be many cases like this. Any broker or any depositor or anyone can come into the market and do a fraud. This will obviously hamper the total Indian financial system or the Indian economy. uh, Now I am going to the third point. In the third point, I have mentioned the regulation, mentioned that it also regulate the working of the depositor. Suppose I am the depositor and I want to deposit in the market, but if I do any suspicious role as a depositor, then obviously SEBI may come and regulate it. So it is also very important, not only broker, also there are also many depositor who may want to do fraud. And the fourth point, I have mentioned that it can ask for information from various individuals. Suppose SEBI is thinking that a particular individual who's a depositor, or particular individual who's a broker, or a particular company may do fraud. So if SEBI thinks that there is a chances of fraud, then he can ask then the SEBI can ask for information. And they are also, the parties are also bound to do information by law. Okay. SEBI also levy various fees and charges, and also SEBI do researches. Research is very important in the in these types of market, because in this market continuously, or we can say that daily a major changes take place. And so to know this market very well, there is a need for research or continuous research. SEBI actually do research in this market to know the market very well. And lastly, I can say you that it has the power to suspend the trading of any security. It is very important power which has SEBI. SEBI can suspend any trader. Okay, SEBI can suspend any person or any depositor or any broker or any company or a trading party. It has the power to suspend. If SEBI thinks that there is a fraud like situation, then uh, SEBI can suspend that particular party. So these are the basic roles of SEBI. SEBI is very important, because if we talk about the stock exchange market, that is BSE, Sensex, Nifty, or National Stock Exchange, then we are talking about the capital market, security market, money market, not money market, that is capital market, security market, Bombay Stock Exchange or National Stock Exchange. So these types of markets are very much volatile, and and the regulation of this market is very important. uh, okay, I am ending this video here. Please, thank you for watching the video.